なくすこと恐れずに飛び出してゆく幾千の赤い影たち切りつけたこの腕で悲しい記憶抱きしめ始まる未来その鼓動を感じて誰だって本当は誰のことも傷つけたくないと思っているけれど守りたい大切なものあるなら自分にさえ抗うのだろう生きてる今その全てで帰りたい場所がある愛してる人がいる絶望に落ちないわけはただそれだけ巡りつる時の中探してきたものが壊れやすい夢ならば始まる未来その強さ信じて誰だって本当は胸の奥に痛みを隠してるわかっているけれど守りたい大切なものあるなら優しささえ失うのだろう激しさだけ振りかざして誰だって本当は誰のことも傷つけたくないと思っているけれど守りたい大切なものあるなら自分にさえ抗うのだろう生きてる今その全てで
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Pern XXTV. I'm your host, Pern, aka Jason, aka Pern. We are playing Fallout New Vegas. Trying something I've been wanting to stream for a very long time. I don't know if I streamed this before or not. I can't remember. But nonetheless, we are doing it. Yes. Keep in mind, it is very much so oh wow. 18 plus, well, yes, 18 plus channel. Uh, okay, mature game. as with all Fallout games, they are definitely up there. So being advised that it is a mature rated game. Let's see. Bap, welcome in. Yeah, well, I'm glad you can make it in too, man. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Bap, welcome in. I hope you are doing very well, my friend. I hope everything's going all right. Let me see. Oh, all right. I have updated the info. There we go. Anyway, yeah, it's online only, and there is many bugs to it. That's why I don't. Uh, I think someone gave it to me for free, Fallout 76. But this is always my go-to Fallout. Fallout 4 is okay, not the best. Fallout 3 is better. This one is actually pretty good. So, I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. We are alright. I think we're good on that. Going with a new game. Yes. Enjoy.
War never changes.
No.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that?
Yep. I'm using cheats.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright guys, let's come up with a name. This is gonna be a female, so we'll name her... Any ideas? There we go.
can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties. Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and the bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Enemy. Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one? Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
Whoa,
I know
the
what it's
air
like
feels
having something
glitchy
taken from you.
and tense.
And
What
put this
tactic
on
are you
too,
going
so the
for right
locals
now?
don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's.
think my AI
I think
is
she
playing the
was
same
about
game.
your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I got a grenade gun. I'm stuck shot.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Can't say that I'm familiar. Don't mention. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like once they'd run. Anyway, happy trails.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty... The machine... Meat and hide most can find a bunch. Don't get me wrong. The NCR... Towns like Good Spring. There's slave... A couple... The least... We've been... The damn... Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Did she get me?
Everything all right? Until next time. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Suit yourself. Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots. None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question. Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys. Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument
The
about it, but
shadows
the guy in the
stutter
checkered
like
coat kept
laggy
shushing them.
ghosts nearby.
Sounded like they came
What's
in from the
your
north
next
through
risky
Quarry
move
Junction.
under this
If
pressure?
that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon? I'm sure I've got something you like. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. I know that. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It was here when I... Fine by me. Be careful out there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, they changed their name to Wand now.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. You'll need those to pick the lock. If the lock's too much... Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Sure, what do you want to know? If you want to know anything else, just ask. Until next time.
I've been here before.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My caravan was on the return trip from California, and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Where's that? There it is. Ah. One day. Yes. That's all right. Is this the schoolhouse? I need to clear out some critters. I think it is. Oh, that's Doc Mitchell's house. So, don't want to go in there intruding in the bud. This might be a schoolhouse. This is where you get your learning on. L-U-R-N-N. Learning. See. Let's have a look, see. Make shorts, Dad. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man. Well, I think I've done everything I need to do here. I shot it so hard it went through the world. open a window. That's just what I'm saying. Not trying to be rude. Get my learning on that. Should I shoot the cow? Or whatever the hell that was.
Hey there. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. That's more like it. The people can pick up their extra ammo and leather armor when they're ready. Was there anything else? Can do.
Shit. The hell?
Can do. Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now.
Oh, okay. Wait, where's Doc Mitchell's house?
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. You take care now.
I'm just gonna help the town take on powder gangers, which is a gang of people that throw dynamite. Hey, where's that old man? There he is.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Yup. Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers and meet up with you and Ringo when the time comes. Until next time.
Feel better? Yeah. A little bit. Stop shooting everything! Don't do what you do.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right. I'll just wait here until you come get me.
back, guys. Gonna go ahead and run some ads, and I need to go use the restroom, so I will be right back.
Skeletons! An orange!
That's a PB. That's a PB. Let's fucking go. That's a fucking PB.
Are they shooting clouds? That is like the most American thing I've ever seen. How about we just nuke the hurricane?
Nice shot, Terrence.
No. No.
Don't stick anything in no outlet. Especially your peckers. Leave your peckers out of the outlets. Please. Your parents want children.
Why am I doing it like this? Oh my god. Oh, yes. Please. All right.
We'll just like take this guy out. Yo, 1-turn victory. Oh, let's go. We got the 5 stars. That was like one of the days.
Nurgle! In my friend's name, I will cut you down! Crit. What? Oh my god. In the friend's name, I will cut you down. No damage.
Look at that. I mean, look at this ridiculousness. Why did they have to put an overheating gun? This gun is a complete piece of shit. There's no reason why you would have it overheating. There's absolutely no reason to overheat a piece of shit. Because it's already a piece of shit. Guess what? It doesn't really do any damage. Why would you make it overheat?
Oh man. Okay. What's Boofa? Bofa? All the things you didn't know what you should. And other things. I'm good. This is my dinner, the Soylent. Alright. It's filling me up. Bofa D's nuts. What? What's Bofa? Oh, Bofa! Shin says you have a PhD in Bofa.
The fuck is Bofa?
Bofa D's nuts.
I walked into that one.
No, I didn't want a new game. I'm not sure what just happened.
Look at this fucking joystick.
Now, go! Get in front of him!
won't outrun us.
I am getting shit-faced and playing Resident Evil 4.
Alright, I'm back.
What's the plan? Are we ready? All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Dust devil.
No!
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp. Ammo costs money, you know.
Look at all these headless idiots. Scared of that?
Hey.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. Be careful out there.
Hello?
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, special ammo, and there's also hollow point bullets. The leader was a New Vegas, the great con. Take it easy now.
Did my good deed. Did my good deed out here.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Still alive. Now I have Magnum revolver, 357, 9mm baseball bat, cleaver, dynamite. These are pistol, grenade rifle, pistol, silence 22 pistol.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Morning.
Howdy.
Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back. see things now. See what we got. Well, that'd be good for you, man. I would. I'd get on disability. You still work at the same place? Yeah. And they have may have to do that because I don't know. It's great. Did you say bye-bye? Now you be headless and naked. Well, just throwing stuff at me. See that? But yeah. Happens when you shoot the atomic engines here. Oh, dude still has his head. Well, you have rights too, as an employee. Playing around in nuclear waste. do here? They do look pretty cool. Might want to get a steam machine.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Wait. That's the west side, huh? Get shot.
Got business here?
Yeah.
Hey. I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes. I'm from the hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Ma'am?
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape, and have been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
You can put it in, I think I have, Executor or something like that.
I have some free time. Ask away. Ma'am?
So...
Hello.
Okay.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Hey, what is it? Ma'am?
Okay. Thank you. I'll have a look at it in a sec.
Yeah? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. I'm trying to get some... I have some free time. Ask away. Ma'am?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Nice.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. So, hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say. Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me. Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Don't go getting yourself shot. Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh? A Beagle has... Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized... First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there. Gangers. You think you have what it takes, kid?
Nope.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you find my kidnappers with my help, without it. You lead the way.
That's it. You want to play games? I'll play games for you. I got some just for you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Huh? Anybody else? Got more than enough grenades for everybody. Way more than enough grenades.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from the stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novac where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Primm needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
You've come to the wrong place, traveler. Prim's dying. If you've got any sense, you'll be moving on.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh? Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Powder gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there. Sure, have a look.
Hey, I am Candolia. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Bam. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, my friend. It's good to see you. Yes, I do. It's called cheats. NCM box. He does not. Let's accept.
Another satisfied customer.
Yep.
Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff. If you think he could be reprogrammed for it. Later.
I got no find. New sheriff.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Ah, shucks. System runtime error. Unable to initialize law enforcement protocols, partner. Happy trails, partner.
Howdy.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, I work here. Ow! Fucker! Oh, shit! Another one! I need to watch out for those air grenades.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Fuck off.
What is it? Ma'am?
Yeah? We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Have you gotten us any additional support yet? Roger.
Evening.
Island's so cool. Doesn't this bring nostalgia? I'm from Utah, so yeah, it is. We're jumping nuts. See if I can't clear this out, shall we? Hi, guys.
Found you. You like that? Come on.
Oh, I like it, baby. Who else? Who else? Doesn't look like you guys are making much coffee here. Alright. Have a look at this here computer. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely. Just took care of business. It's what we do around here. like I want him to. Oh well. Got me a shotgun. Stung in the face a few times. Just in case someone wants to share a drink with me. You get so drunk you can't even say your same name. No? Now what? blown up. That's not good. Whoa. Told you. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Victus! Welcome in, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Boom. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Not sure if you stream or not, but hey. Trying to make as much noise as possible, I guess. See all that? I did. Just having way too much fun. That's what they get for giving me a shotgun. It's their fault. They should said, nah, Pern don't need no shotgun. Now I'm gonna get it real loud all the time. See, loud. Blow up stuff. Absolutely. Anytime. Small mushroom cloud. Oh. Guess that one's just not gonna blow up. Guess not all of them will blow up. One can only try. If I live right here. Sure hope not. I guess they know I'm they guessed it. Well, I'm coming yet.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or the clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing. Those two? Represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us. Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks. Someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink. Watch yourself. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hello. Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Well, mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course. Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum head count at the outpost. Orders from the west. I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support. All right then, just sign here, here, and here. Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news. Not the best. Ma'am?
Morning.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with. Any luck up by the track? Well, if you can help, I'd appreciate it. Need to get these caravans moving.
Which way's north?
patrolling? What is it? Ma'am?
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff, and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Hello.
Morning.
I just made friends. Aw.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Hey there. Thanks for bringing the NCR to town, stranger. Things are finally looking up for Prim.
Those soldiers you brought down on us is all business, stranger. Better than lawlessness, though. So you've got my thanks.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the power.
Thanks to you, I gotta miss the soldiers watching every move I make. Plus, I gotta pay taxes for the privilege.
Well, you got into shit.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Happy trails, partner.
this is where I'm going to call it today. Let's go ahead and save it. This is where I'm going to call it though for today. I will be back tomorrow for more of this game. This game's a blast. Let's go raid someone though. Who would you like? If you have anybody in particular you'd like to see me raid, just let me know. Or forever hold thy peace. We'll go raid Fractal Mind Mike. He's playing a cool game. There we go. He usually is. He's a cool guy. Good friend. Alright, you guys take it easy. Be safe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys take care. Be safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you later.